Everyone, so welcome to the 7 Days to Thrive Food, Fitness and Mindset Challenge. In this little video, I'm going to get you all set up, give you all the info that you need so you are good to go. So in a second, I'll share my screen with you and run through what's going to happen. In a nutshell, over the next 7 days, you're going to do the things that you know you should be doing anyway, every single day, and that's it. There's no excuses with this. If I know some people are going away the weekend after, get what you can do up until you go away. When you go away, have some little mini targets you can hit to keep on top of when you go away. If you are not a client of ours, then you'll be getting set up on our system and I will be messaging you with your login details and how you need to get booked on to the sessions. If you are a client of ours, make sure you use the sessions as much as you can. One of the targets is to get as many workouts in as possible. So you're reading this in a WhatsApp group. So what's going to happen with the WhatsApp group? If you're watching this, men, just ignore what's going to happen for the ladies in the WhatsApp group. I want you to, when we ask something or ask for a thumbs up, hit a thumbs up on the actual comment and don't just keep sending loads of thumbs because people's phones will be pinging. On that note, the group's going to be active, hopefully. I'm going to close it off from people's comments throughout the day so that people can't just post and post and post. Because in the past, we've had people that have quit the challenge because the WhatsApp group's been too much. I don't want to hear that on this challenge. If your WhatsApp group gets too much, take control of the situation and put it on mute. If you don't know how to put it on mute, just ask. Don't give up on yourself because your phone's pinged a couple of times. On that again, the group will be muted, like I've said. We'll post a question in there to keep me going. And then every single morning, there'll be something for you to work on or a little quote or something for your mindset part of this to hopefully develop some stronger habits for your mindset and smash the whole week to pieces. So let's share the screen. Let's get into the actual details. So dead simple. 7 Days to Thrive. Make sure you're listening in on this and not go ahead and just start reading through all the points, which I bet you probably have already started. So just listen in and I'll go through what they all are. There's a lot of points here. You do not have to do them all. The challenge is for you to do as many as you'd like to do. Do not take the comfortable option and the comfortable decision. If we keep making comfortable decisions, then we end up going backwards and not going forwards. So if you think 4 to 5 is a bit of a push and a struggle, it's probably best to go to 5. So on here then, there's a list of different things. Again, I want you to pick what's what. If you're someone that's going away next weekend and no, you can't do the zero alcohol thing, if that's your choice, then just do it Monday to Friday. No less than that, really. So the diet bit is the first place to start. Foods, everyone should be following something food-wise for the next 7 days, whether that's paleo. Now, in a nutshell, paleo is going back to like caveman eating. If it wasn't available hundreds of years ago, then don't eat it. Gluten-free is the second option for you to go to. I'd recommend this one for a lot of people. Going sugar-free, and I don't mean opt in for sugar-free foods. I mean opt in for foods that don't contain any added sugar, as in processed foods. So if it's got sugar-free on the label, that's not what we're after. We're on about foods that naturally don't contain sugars. Next point, natural foods kind of ties in a lot of them. So just eating a basic diet that you know hasn't been run through a factory and hasn't been touched and had loads of things added to it in the process of that. If you pick something up and it's got more than 10 ingredients in it, that's probably a sign that you want to be avoiding it. Even if it's the most healthy, protein-rich, fanciest tub of whatever, if it's got loads of ingredients and words that you can't read, do you really want to be putting that in your system? Next option is to go low carb. If you are going to do any of these last two, I want you to message me or someone else in the group about this just so we can check it. Going low carb isn't just destroying your carbohydrates altogether and eating, I don't know, steak every single day for the next 7 days. It needs to be done properly. So you can either choose lower carbohydrate foods or you can log your foods and look out for the numbers of carbs in them. Again, if you're going to choose to do the last one, intermittent fasting, I'd like you to run this past us, first of all. It's not a case of not eating. It's a case of eating the same amount of food that you should be eating over a smaller window. If you're not sure on it, ask before you start it. Right, now we've got that covered. You're going to pick one of those two. If you're not sure, just ask. I'll send some links out on these as well. So the next bit is eating at a table. There's no reason why anyone shouldn't be doing this. That's away from desks. So don't sit at your work desk and eat if you're picking this one. If you are doing this anyway, and you struggle with your digestion, bloat, or anything like that, then this is the first thing to pick. And just while we go into these, do not look at some of these and think, well, that's not going to make a difference. It is. Eating at a table is a big one. So not sitting in front of telly at night, not playing on your phone while you're eating, not eating in front of your desk at work. Move away and eat properly. Water intake, everyone should be setting this. 1.5 litres minimum. That's enough said on that one. Next one, if you want more energy, you want to start feeling better, you want to help your digestion, there we go. Before you do anything in the morning, you can consume 1 glass of water with a squeeze of lime juice or lemon juice in, not cordial. Squeeze a bit of lime or lemon in. First thing in the morning. The next thing to pick from is a 3-hour gap between meals. If you're watching this and I'm going too fast, just pause it, make some notes, and then go ahead. So a 3-hour gap in between meals. That doesn't mean you can snack in the gap. That gap is where no food, apart from water, goes in your system. Again, if you struggle with digestion, it's a big one. At least 3 different portions of veg. So if you want another target food-wise to hit, 0 caffeine for the next 7 days, if you want to pick that one. 0 alcohol for the next 7 days, if you want to pick that one. Box breathing. Now, this is something to do daily, and I'm going to post this on Sunday of what it is. It's just 2 minutes of a nighttime, during the day when you're feeling stressed, whatever. It's a bit of breathing work, breath work, technique to do. I'll send this over for you. Set a step target for yourself. Have a little look at what you're doing on average. Add 10% on that, add 20%, and set that as a target to do. Activity target. How long in minutes do you want to be active for each day? And then the other bit's a daily workout as well. So these two can tie together. How many bits of activity do you want to do over the next 7 days? How many workouts do you want to get in? Can you get something done daily? Meeting breaks. This is an important one. If you're someone that's working from home and you sat all day in front of the screen, can you pop 2 minutes in there when you get up and move around in between meetings so you're not sat still for more than an hour at a time? And then the last one is 10 minutes outdoors. Can you spend 10 minutes minimum outdoors every single day for the next 7? There they are. If you need to pause it and go over and pick what you're doing, ideally 4, 5, maybe even 6 of these. If you want to give them all a go, you're more than welcome. Pick what you're going to do food-wise and pick the ones that you're not doing. Do not look at some of these and think they're not important. There's a reason why they're all on here, because they're important. Any questions you get, pop them in the group. Like I said, the group will be muted at times just to stop loads of traffic. But yeah, we are good to go from Monday morning. That's it from me. Sunday, I'll be posting something in the group. Make sure you're all ready to go. And yeah, let's work hard over the next 7 days. Don't forget, don't worry about what you're setting as a target at the end of this. Monday, do it and tick it off. Tuesday, do it, tick it off. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Don't start worrying about what's going to be happening at the end of the week. Don't worry about what goes after this. Get your days sorted and done. Any questions? Send them over.